Have you ever started your morning with a warm glass of lemon water, thinking it's the healthiest choice in the world? What if I told you that same habit might be quietly harming your body after the age of 60? I'm not exaggerating. Every year, thousands of older adults suffer from unexpected digestive issues, blood sugar crashes, and even painful kidney stones, without realizing the true cause is sitting right in their kitchen, right next to their beloved lemon. Let's make one thing clear. Lemon isn't the enemy. It's a powerful ally when used the right way. But when you mix it with the wrong foods, it can stir up problems that show up as gas, fatigue, bloating, or worse, a surprise trip to the ER. So today, we're pulling back the curtain on the 3 food combinations you should never pair with lemon, especially if you're over 60. Then, and this is important, I'll reveal 3 safe, smart pairings that support digestion, immunity, and joint health without causing chaos in your system. And listen, this isn't one of those dry lists of do's and don'ts. It's a real conversation about small habits that quietly shape your energy, your comfort, and your quality of life. So if you love lemon water in the morning, or if you add a squeeze to your favorite dishes, you're going to want to hear this. This video might just change the way you think about food. And real quick, if you're curious to know whether you've been doing it right, drop a 1 in the comments. If this is all news to you, type 0. Let's see where we all stand, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more easy, science-backed health tips from Health 365. Alright, let's begin with the first combo you'll want to avoid: lemon plus dairy. 1. Why you should never mix lemon with milk or any dairy product. For most of us, dairy feels like a safe choice. It's what we grew up with: milk for strong bones, yogurt for gut health, a little cream in your morning coffee. Comforting, familiar, trusted. But here's something few people talk about. When you mix lemon with dairy, especially if you're over 60, you might be brewing a perfect storm for digestive disaster. Here, what happens inside your body. Lemon is high in citric acid. When that acid hits dairy, whether it's milk, yogurt, or cheese, it reacts with the calcium and starts curdling the proteins. Yes, curdling, it literally separates into clumps and liquid. Now that might sound like a science experiment, but inside your gut, it turns into bloating, heaviness, and sluggish digestion. Younger bodies can often process this combo without too much fuss. But as we age, our natural stomach acid and digestive enzymes start to decline. That means we process food more slowly, we absorb fewer nutrients, and we feel that brick-in-the-belly sensation way more often. Let me tell you about someone I knew, Joyce, sweet woman in her 70s. She had this nightly ritual: warm milk with lemon. Thought it was detoxing her body, but she kept waking up nauseous, bloated. She even missed her morning walks because she felt so off. One small change, switching lemon for chamomile, and poof, symptoms gone. Not magic, just better food pairing. What science says? A study in the Food Chemistry Journal showed that citric acid significantly alters how dairy proteins behave in the digestive tract. Another report from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults are more prone to calcium malabsorption when acidic ingredients like lemon are mixed with dairy. Translation: that healthy yogurt parfait with a splash of lemon juice might be causing more harm than good if you're over 60. What you should do instead: avoid lemon with milk, yogurt, or cheese in the same meal. Skip creamy lemon pasta or lemon parfaits unless the dairy has been cooked and neutralized. If you drink lemon water in the morning, wait at least an hour after having any dairy. Let's move on now, because the next combo sounds innocent, but it can seriously mess with your blood sugar, especially if you're managing diabetes or prediabetes. 2. The sweet mistake: lemon plus refined sugar. We all have those little treats. A slice of cake, a spoonful of sugar in our tea, a lemon cookie. They feel harmless, comforting even. But here's the truth: when you mix lemon with refined sugar, things can get tricky. Lemon's citric acid is known to slow glucose processing in your body. Normally, when you eat something sugary, your blood sugar rises and your body releases insulin to process it. But when that insulin response gets interrupted by too much acid, like lemon, your blood sugar stays high longer than it should, and that's not good. You might feel lightheaded, tired, or find yourself hungry again way too soon. Hear what science says. A study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that acidic foods can reduce insulin sensitivity by up to 20% when paired with refined carbs. That's huge, especially if you're over 60. Your body is already more insulin resistant with age. You don't need lemon interfering on top of that. Real story, meet Frank. Frank used to make homemade lemonade every day. 2 spoons of sugar, squeeze of lemon, refreshing, right? Except he felt wiped out after every lunch. Turned out his blood sugar was swinging like a pendulum. Once he switched to unsweetened lemon water and had his sweets separately, his energy came back. Lesson: lemon isn't bad. Sugar isn't the devil. But together, they can confuse your system, especially as you age. What you should do instead: avoid pairing lemon with white sugar, syrups, or sugary snacks. Wait at least 30–60 minutes between eating sugar and drinking lemon water. If you crave sweetness, go for berries or raw honey. They're natural and far gentler on the body. Now you might be thinking, okay, I'll just pair lemon with super healthy foods instead, like spinach or beets. But that leads us to one more hidden trap. One that can cause a different kind of pain. Now, this part might surprise you the most, because we're about to talk about foods that are actually healthy until they're not. Spinach, beets, peanuts, all loaded with fiber, antioxidants, and nutrients that support heart and brain health. But combine them with lemon too often, especially if you're over 60, and you might unknowingly create the perfect storm for kidney stones. Here, what's really happening inside you: these foods are high in oxalates, natural compounds found in many plant-based foods. Normally, they're not a big deal. But when oxalates meet citric acid, like what's found in lemon juice, they can bind together and form tiny, sharp crystals. These crystals don't just disappear. They grow over time, slowly turning into something far more painful: calcium oxalate kidney stones. And here's the kicker: older adults are at a much higher risk. Why? Because as we age, kidney function naturally slows down. That means your body becomes less efficient at flushing out those compounds. The stats you should know: according to the National Kidney Foundation, adults over 60 are significantly more likely to suffer from kidney stones. And a clinical study in the American Society of Nephrology showed that diets high in both oxalates and acids increase the risk of stone formation by a large margin, especially in people over 55. Linda's wake-up call. Let me tell you about Linda. She was 68, a real health nut. Every morning, like clockwork, beet juice with lemon. She believed it was cleansing her liver and boosting energy. But one day, stabbing back pain, then another, and another. 2 ER visits later, the diagnosis: kidney stones. Her doctor took a look at her diet and pinpointed the problem: the oxalate-lemon combo. She made one small change: replace the lemon with cucumber. No more stones. No more pain. So what can you do? You don't have to give up spinach or beets entirely. Just don't combine them directly with lemon in the same dish or drink, especially regularly. Here, what works better: have your spinach with olive oil or apple cider vinegar instead. Save lemon juice for a different meal. Drink plenty of water. This helps flush oxalates from your body. If you've had kidney stones before, talk to a nutritionist before mixing high oxalate foods with lemon. Now that we've covered the troublemakers, let's flip the script. Because lemon doesn't have to be risky, it can be a healing powerhouse if you just pair it smartly. Ready to feel better every morning? Let's dive into 3 powerful combinations that bring out the best in lemon without the hidden dangers. Healing Combo 1: lemon plus raw honey. Forget sugar. This is nature's sweet medicine. Raw honey, not the processed kind in a plastic bear, is packed with enzymes, antioxidants, and soothing antibacterial properties. When you combine it with warm, not hot, lemon water, you get a gentle tonic that supports digestion, calms inflammation, and gives your immune system a natural lift. Here, why it works so well as we age: stomach acid levels drop, making it harder to break down food. Lemon's mild acidity helps activate your digestive system. Honey coats your stomach lining, reduces irritation, and helps food move smoothly through your gut. And that's not all. A 2018 study in Frontiers in Pharmacology showed that raw honey's polyphenols can boost immune response and even fight bacteria. Add in lemon's vitamin C, that's a powerful 1-2 punch. Real story, meet Joe. Joe is 72, still walks every morning, still runs errands like he's 40. What changed for him? One habit: he starts every day with a mug of warm lemon water and a teaspoon of raw honey. He told me it feels like comfort in a cup. His digestion calmer, his throat clearer, that little seasonal cough almost gone. Want to try it? Here's how: squeeze half a lemon into a mug, add 1 teaspoon of raw local honey, fill with comfortably warm water not boiling, stir gently, sip slowly on an empty stomach. It's easy, it's gentle, and it works. Healing Combo 2. Lemon plus turmeric plus black pepper. Now we're entering golden territory, literally. Turmeric isn't just a trendy supplement, it's one of the most powerful anti-inflammatories you can find. And when you combine it with lemon and just a pinch of black pepper, you unlock something pretty special. Why this combo matters, especially after 60, turmeric's active compound is called curcumin. It fights inflammation, supports brain health, eases joint pain. But here's the catch: it's hard for your body to absorb on its own. That's where lemon and black pepper come in. Lemon's acidity activates curcumin, and black pepper contains piperine, a compound that boosts absorption by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. That means this golden trio becomes a joint healing, inflammation soothing, liver cleansing miracle. Story time: Aunt Kathy's glow up. Kathy, my aunt, is 67, had stiff joints for years. She started drinking this every morning: warm water, lemon juice, a 1/4 teaspoon, turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, sometimes a dash of cinnamon for taste. 3 weeks later, her hands weren't stiff. She said it felt like her energy came back, like her body woke up again. Healing Combo 3. Lemon plus ginger. And now, let's talk about warmth. If your hands and feet are often cold, if your digestion feels sluggish, if you just want that cozy hug from the inside feeling, this one's for you. Ginger is one of nature's oldest remedies. Anti-inflammatory, circulation boosting, digestion stimulating, and when paired with lemon in warm water, it becomes your personal wellness tonic. Why it's so good, especially for circulation and gut health: ginger contains gingerols and shagiols, natural compounds that dilate blood vessels and increase blood flow. This helps warm up cold limbs, improve nutrient delivery, and ease joint stiffness. Pair that with lemon's vitamin C and bile-boosting effects. You get a drink that wakes up your system, helps food move through the gut, and makes you feel energized, not heavy. A study in ethnopharmacology even found that ginger helps move food through your stomach faster, improving absorption and reducing bloating. How to make it: peel and slice a 1/2-inch piece of fresh ginger. Add it to a mug with lemon juice. Pour in warm water. Let steep 5-10 minutes. Sip slowly. Want to sweeten it? Add a touch of raw honey, and now you've combined all 3 powerful ingredients in 1 cup. So there you have it. Lemon can be a risk or a remedy. It all depends on what you mix it with. Be smart, be gentle with your body, and know that it's the small choices done with care that change everything. Let's take a breath together. You've just learned something that most people never talk about. Something small, something ordinary that quietly shapes how you feel, how you move, how you age. A lemon, that tart, yellow fruit sitting on your kitchen counter. It's more than a garnish, it's a tool. It can support your digestion, soothe your joints, boost your immune system, even warm your fingertips and clear your foggy mind. But only if you pair it right. So what does this really mean for you? It means you don't need a cabinet full of pills. You don't need to fear your food. And you definitely don't need to follow trendy fads that promise too much and deliver too little. You just need a little awareness, a little curiosity, and a willingness to make a better choice today than you did yesterday. That's it. It's not about being perfect. It's about being kind to your body and giving it what it actually needs. Let's rewind and reflect. What did we learn? Here's a quick recap of what you now know better than most. Don't mix lemon with dairy, especially milk, cheese, or yogurt. It curdles in your gut and makes digestion harder with age. Avoid combining lemon with refined sugar in the same meal or drink. This sneaky combo messes with your blood sugar, especially if you're insulin resistant. Limit lemon with oxalate-rich foods like spinach, beets, and peanuts. Too much of this combo can lead to kidney stones, especially for aging kidneys. But now you also know how to use lemon like medicine. Lemon plus raw honey for gentle gut support and immune balance. Lemon plus turmeric plus black pepper for joint comfort and inflammation relief. Lemon plus ginger for warmth, better circulation, and smoother digestion. These aren't just ingredients, they're small rituals. Tiny moments of care, and over time, they add up. Real talk, this is your time you've spent your whole life taking care of others, your family, your work, your community. But now it's time to take care of you, and it doesn't need to be dramatic or difficult. It can start with one mug, one squeeze, one sip. Let that be a reminder, healing doesn't have to be hard, it just has to be honest. Before you go, let's connect. If today's video gave you a fresh perspective, even just one aha moment, type 1 in the comments. If you're still unsure and have questions, that's okay too. Drop a 0. Let's talk about it. And if you know someone, a friend, a parent, a neighbor who starts every day with lemon water but doesn't know what they're mixing it with, share this video with them. It could save them a lot of discomfort or even a trip to the ER. Your next step, gentle CTA. If this resonated with you and you'd like more simple, real health tips that meet you exactly where you are in life, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. This channel isn't about trends, it's about truth. And if you're ready to try one of the healing lemon combos we talked about, leave a comment and let me know which one you're starting with: honey, turmeric, ginger. I'll be in the comments reading every single one, because this isn't just a channel. It's a conversation, and your voice matters here. So until next time, be gentle with yourself, be curious about what's really going into your body, and remember, small choices create big change. Take care of yourself because you deserve to feel good every single day.